So most of the videos you see of a golf swing are from the face-on camera there and maybe a down the line camera that's down the target line. But I think one of the most important angles is right back behind you. Today we're going to talk about studying the shoulder, spine, and arm movement from a back camera angle.
The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never came, so I'm checking out. The fire you stole away. I know one day we'll come back around. The future is now.
Okay, this video may be a bit confusing today because we're going to spend some time with a back view as I talk to your view there. So sometimes I get confused on which camera is working here. But it's important to understand that studying motion of the body when you look at a camera is really a two-dimensional view. You don't get to see everything that you want to see from that angle. You don't get to see everything you want to see from the down that line angle. And there's a lot we can see from that behind angle that I look for. But today, I think the best thing we can study from that angle behind me is this tilt of the body. So one of the things that you get from a behind camera angle is you can definitely see the tilt of the body, which sometimes hard to see from that front angle. So we get to see the tilt of the spine. But now from that angle, I want you to notice that you see the tilt of the spine being maintained into the backswing. Even though I'm rotating, you get to see this nice view of the tilt of the body. So that's one very important thing, is establishing the side bend of the body. And then from that back view, being able to see that side bend into the backswing motion. And the other thing you're seeing from that back angle is the stabilization of that trail leg. It's a beautiful way to see the stabilization of that trail leg. So just there, from that angle behind me, you can see so many great things in the golf swing that now we can transfer into the downswing. One of the things to me that's critically important to look at is how the trail shoulder is working and how the arm folds relative to the trail shoulder. It's a great angle I have on Mo's swing. Of all the swing, I love watching Mo swing, don't get me wrong, and I watch tons and tons of video of Mo. But one of the angles I seem to watch the most is the behind angle, because I get to see how the arms are actually functioning as he moves up, and you can see that his arms get to a point where the shoulders almost seem like they're stopping, but the arms continue because the trail elbow is folding. And this elbow ends up just inside his trail foot. It's not out here, it's not behind his body, which I think is one of the worst things you can do. But he gets his arm, and how he's accomplishing that when he goes to here is really through the folding of the trail arm to where it's positioned over top of that foot. And that's because of the tilt of the body and the way his arm is folding up to the top. So that back angle is just a wonderful angle to look at. In this clip of Mo you're watching here, check out how he's taken it into the backswing, how he's bracing against that trail leg, and then how his arm is just folding up to the top. And you can see that he's in that beautiful top of the leverage position, which I love so much when he gets to this position where he's able to leverage, because now watch what happens from the top of the swing. He'll brace into that lead knee. See how he's bracing into the knee, and then he'll rotate, 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 rotate down. Look how that knee has stayed braced and he's releasing through. Watching Mo release through the golf ball like that is an incredible part of seeing how he's stabilizing the body. Now watch his lead arm and lead shoulder. So what you're going to see in this next part is you're going to see when he gets through impact here from that back camera view, you're going to see how the lead side of the body is stopping and this arm is folding up. You're not seeing a massive rotation around that lead shoulder. So check this out. So watch Mo as he gets to impact, and now he's releasing the club. Look at his lead leg, how it's stable. Now he's releasing the golf club. Look at his lead side of his body. And now look at his lead shoulder. Now look at his lead arm, how it's folding up. And so you can kind of just look at this motion of his lead arm and lead shoulder. That's that braking system stabilization of the lead side. And that's allowing, what's happening when he's doing that, this lead shoulder, because it's being stopped, see how it's being stopped here, and this arm is folding, it's allowing, remember this side of the swing is matching this side of the swing, it's allowing the trail side of my body to release. It's allowing this to release because this has positioned itself. So I'm watching this elbow fold up this way around the stride. This is how the braking system's occurring on that side of the body. So I think it's important to take an angle from back here and study those little elements of positioning of the body, because positioning is such an important part of mastering the swing. And the positions that you're trying to master here are, we're trying to get to this top tilted position where I'm stable, then we stabilize, and then we rotate through. And as we do this, we're stabilizing on this leg, but watch the lead shoulder get stable too as this arm folds up, and that's allowing the club to accelerate at the right spot into the swing. So once again, watching Mo from that back view and seeing the dynamics of spine tilt, trail leg position, elbow moving up, releasing the body and folding through, those are some of the most important elements I study in a golf swing, and taking that back camera angle might be one of the most important angles you can look at to master your single plane swing.